a lot of people would say to me over the years, like, you know, you deserve that, Justin. Like, you've worked since you were 15 years old, and you earned this, you know, to be in a space like this and stuff. But like, I think there's so many people that work their whole lives and grind and like are really nice, kind people, and they never get to have certain environments or get, you know, the things that I have. And I really do feel like it's like, there's that, also that quote, it's like it rains on the just and the unjust, of like, it's like, this isn't like a performance-based thing of like, you're gonna get this once you do this. And once you, I think it's just like, I was blessed and favored to like meet certain people, and doors opened, and here we are in this beautiful space. And like, so I look at it as like, all right, this is a gift. We have this place. Let's today like treat it as such, and like really be grateful for it, and like talk about things that matter, and like empower one another and inspire each other to continue to be, you know, our best versions of ourselves, you know? Like, that's what's important to me. I have had a fear of like finances for a long time, since I was a kid. Like, I grew up like in like geared to income housing, basically on welfare. And so like, when I think I put up with a lot of bullshit and people taking advantage of me because I was making money with them. You know what I mean? And I finally got to a point where I'm like, it's not worth being stepped on because this person's helping me make money, you know? And so like, I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm just, my no's have really been, and my boundaries have helped me to like really grow as a person. And like, and money usually, like resources and money and all these things will happen, and when you just prioritize people, I think, you know, because I really think people are the point, and money is just a resource, and it's neither here nor there. It's like, I thought once I got, you know, X amount of dollars, I was gonna be happy, or once I achieved, you know, sold out Madison Square Garden, I was gonna be happy, or like once I, you know, there was so many things that I thought were gonna fix. But like, at the end of the day, we all have to look ourselves in the mirror. We all have to live with ourselves. And money doesn't change anything other than, one reason, you know, really just doesn't really change anything. I've noticed like people with a lot less, with really, you know, solid relationships with their families, want to spend time with them, want to go, and I know people that have a lot of money who don't really like to be with their family, don't, you know what I mean? They're unhappy, they're bitter, they're jaded. And I've been that person too, being in a big house alone, because I'm just so grinding, worried about money, thinking that money's gonna, you know what I mean? And if I don't do this, if I don't do these certain money plays, yeah, I can love, but I can also like, if I don't spend my time doing these certain things that are gonna, I gotta pay the bills, it's like that fear of I gotta pay the bills, I think is what's hurting us. Like, I think God will always provide for us. I really genuinely believe that. But it is a scary, I don't always believe that, but I want to choose to believe that.
Doesn't always necessarily mean a full heart. You know,
yeah.
There's people who could have a full bank account and still.
What position did you play?
It's like people, I guess, like, think that that's like that foundation. And to your point, I appreciate you saying that, because it's like I think a lot of people out there are afraid to talk about, especially when it comes to financials. Everyone wants to seem like they got it always figured out, and like they have this like chip on their shoulder almost because of that. And it's like, there's been so many times being in LA for the last 11 years when I've been at this moment of like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out here anymore. I don't know if I'm financially gonna like figure it out. But then like every single time that worry comes, God always figures it out for me. And I'm just like, then I always just keep like leaning on Him for that. And it just makes me not worry, you know?
I'm a sucker for these one-liners, like the world of the generous gets larger and larger, and the world of the stingy gets smaller and smaller. Like, these different things that stick into my brain of like, I want to live generous, and I don't want to be focused on money. I want to be focused on people, and like watch how, like again, like I feel like I've been, you know, focusing on my relationships and people and building with, you know, real trust with people. And then, you know, I've wanted this space for like 10 years, and it's finally come to fruition. I don't think it's like, because I prioritize people, but I do think that like things happen out of nowhere that you'll never expect when you're just, you know what I mean, not focusing on the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like how we always say, like, we can't control our thoughts, you know? Like, we can't control the outcome of things either. You know? Like, you could be like, okay, I have a meeting at 10 a.m. and I'm gonna leave at this time because of this, and like, if God doesn't want you there, you're still gonna make traffic show up. You still, like, if God's gonna put you where you're supposed to be, and it's like, even if I think we just get in our own heads of how we think things should be. We have all these expectations, and it's like, if you just wake up just grateful for the day, like, everything's beautiful at that rate.
Yeah, we're really not in control of anything, you know?
And there's like comfort in that almost.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. I love giving it up to him. Just being like, all right, it's all you. What's the game plan for today?
Yeah. That's a good way to see it.